Hi.
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Jo Kaler. I am married to Richard and we have three terrific kids, Jordan, Jonathan and Charlie, who is our youngest. There was a fairly big age difference between Charlie and her next sibling, her brother Jonathan. Consequently, she would take a pencil case and something to draw on everywhere we went. And it basically started from there. We tried lots of different activities for her when she was in primary school, and art was always the thing that she went back to over and over again. Charlie's relationship with her siblings has always been really good. Charlie didn't like school particularly well. Unknown to us, the first 6 months of her education at Goss Grammar, she spent most of her time hiding in the girls' toilets, which we didn't become aware of until well and truly into the second semester. The main thing that we could see in her art, she's always participated in her art. The main impact was on the colours that she used. I don't think Charlie would mind me saying that she also expressed some of her artistic tendencies in the way that she dressed. That led us to seek some medical help for her. We took her to see some psychologists and some psychiatrists, and they determined that she was suffering from a lot of anxiety, and that was obviously deeply affecting her capacity to attend her classes. Tried her on different medications, and we persevered with that probably over the next 3 years. Lots of conversations with teachers, and despite the fact that she had art as an elective subject, she was pretty miserable. And as a consequence, we were, as parents and as a family unit, we were all pretty worried about where she was headed.
My mental health class just was so anxiety filled. I stressed about finishing assignments, what my parents would think, and obviously I found ways to force my stress on myself in other ways. So I'd scratch on my arms when I was really anxious, and I'd harm myself. So I still have scars from that to this day, and you can still see them.
Self-mutilation and those sorts of behaviours, and in the way that she dressed and presented herself, she wanted to hide.
I decided, look, I can't do this anymore. I have to leave. It's either leaving or I'm just gonna deteriorate even further in my mental health. So I had to make a decision, and I was very stubborn.
We stumbled across the diploma course at TAFE and interviewed with one of the course directors and one of the young tutors, and they were very encouraging. The staff were very, very nurturing, and as she progressed through the diploma, we could just see her confidence just grow. I think if any family is considering an alternative for their child, I would also say to them that it is well worth exploring. It was such a comfortable environment. I don't think it had the high pressure environment that her previous school had. I think she was allowed to be different. She was accepted for being different. We're actually friends now, which is it was unexpected, and it's really, really beautiful, and we're very lucky, really, really lucky. Sorry.